Okay, neighbors, welcome to Miracle Farm 1927 Homestead. We're back out here with the D today. Y'all saw last episode of it. We got the D running. And this episode, I'm going to show you what stuff we've got done. But this episode, we got to get this tire fixed. That's the main thing. Keeping this from running. It's flat. I don't know if we're going to get another tire or fix this one. Try to fix this one. We're going to try to fix this one because it's their real hard size to find. Apparently it's a weird size. It's a 1430, which it would be a 14930 now. But anyway, we're going to try to fix that one. Some things we've done since last video. It did crank. We did get it cranking and everything, but it wasn't cranking like we wanted it to. So just while we've had time, we rebuilt the carburetor because it was nasty. Apparently, since Daddy got the tractor back in what years? Did you get it?
80.
Back in 80. It hasn't been rebuilt. And then we worked on the magneter. We put we sand the points some more, and some dirt daubers had actually made some nests on the magnets, so we cleaned them off. We actually after we got the tractor running, it wasn't cranking great, so we thought it was a spark. So we had put this on it, and this is a homemade thing my dad made for his pulling tractor, and it's a distributor. It's made out of a magneter. So we put that on it to see if it was spark, and put that on it and didn't change. So we assumed it was a carburetor, and Dad said it still had old kerosene smud in it, which we've never run kerosene in it. But anyway, so today we're going to get this tire off. What's kind of interesting about these is these hubs aren't like a regular hub. It's got a tapered shaft, and these two bolts hold the wheel onto the tapered shaft, so it's just kind of pressed on there. So I don't know how hard that is going to be to get off, but I brought the jack over, and we're going to see. This tire right here is 80 years old. This is the tire that came on the tractor. The other one we got a while ago, but this one we think come with the tractor, and the tractor's 80 years old, so it serves pretty good. But we're going to try to make it work again, maybe, so it can maybe last another few years. But this tractor, it sat in a sawmill in Tennessee, so we think they didn't drive it very much. It just kind of sat, so we think that's why that tire is just, I mean, it's pretty good shape. But it's just got a couple holes in it now. So anyway, we're going to jack it up and see if we can get it off. Where should we jack it from?
There's a drawbar back there.
And heavier than my tractor a bit.
Don't take them plumb off. You gotta take a hammer and beat them loose and fly and hook him.
Oh.
Take the outer ones off.
Oh, you take them off? Oops. What noise?
Bird. Looked like that was easy enough, wasn't it?
Okay, we got the tire off. You can see it kind of blew out right there. We actually pumped the tire up before we got the tractor running, and it went down the next day and it wouldn't pump back up, so that's what happened to it. It blew the tube out of it. Alright, now today, this is another day. We got the tire off the D back over here, and you can see the damage to it right there. That's where it sat flat for so many years. We was wondering how we was going to get it over here, because our front loader's at our other farm, and we got the old pulling tractor, and we just hooked a chain to it and pulled it over here. But anyway, we've been looking and looking for a new tire, because that one, like I said, this tire is 80 years old, and we didn't think we could save it. We were going to try if we couldn't find anything, but me and Daddy got on a lead last night, and we went to a local tire place. What's the name of the tire place?
Big Oaks.
Big Oaks Tire in Union Grove, North Carolina. And we found these tires. So this is a really hard size to find. It's a 14 930. And we couldn't find anything, but we found these. These are radials. They're 380 85 30s, which is the same thing. And they're Continentals. You can see they got pretty good tread on them. They come off of a front of a big 4-wheel drive tractor, and that's a big old tractor, I'd say. They're 54 inches tall, and anyway, we got two of them. We got a matching set, so we're going to change this one, and the other tire is fine, but we're going to change it anyway so we have matching tires. But today we're gonna probably work on this one a little bit and see how we can do. Tire so stiff. Like I said, this tire is 80 years old. We had to drive a stick and drive the our big screwdriver in before it would we could get the beater drove in there. It's just so stiff. So anyway, we're that much closer. Almost broke loose in the bead. That fell off. Looks pretty clean to me. Down the low part yet. Yeah, it is. You're gonna have to break the bead every little bit. Here we go. Well, we got one side done. Now we flipped it over. I'm gonna try to get this side. See what we can do. Okay, now we got the other side mostly broken down. Now we're gonna have to flip her back over and see if it's gonna come off the rim. He's gonna try to get it a little bit more off the bead, but we'll be back when I get it flipped over. Okay, we started to get it off the rim, working it off. This whole tire, you can see how thick. The whole tire is thick and it's rotted and it's hard, and it's a bad one to take off, but we're slowly but surely getting it. We'll be back when this one side's off. Okay, we got the inner tube out of it. Now we're down to getting the last side off. The rim ain't too rusty. We're hoping it'll be fine, but anyway, there's where we are now. Okay, we finally got that tire off. It was a boogery one. It like I said, it's thick and old and stiff. Here's the tire. Rolled it outside. But I bet that sidewall is about 1.5 inches thick. So she was a pain to get off that last little bit. This rim, we're going to have to clean the rim up a little bit because it is a little rusty. They used to pull this tractor a little bit, so they put water in the back tires. But they drained the water, but they didn't get all of it, so it still had some water in it. The other side, it's going to be about the same, getting it off. But next thing we're going to do, we're going to clean up the where the bead mates to and see what happens. Okay, we got the tire, the inside tire cleaned out, and we got the rim. Daddy sanded on it, and then we put a coat of primer on it so it won't rust, because what we sanded was just raw metal. So we're going to try to get this on the tire, and we'll see you after that. Alright, we got the wheel on the tire. So it wasn't that bad. It pretty much slipped right on there. It was pretty nice. You can see, I don't know if y'all can see it there, that tire's it's a little low in some places. They run it on the road a lot, but the old D, how fast do you think the old D goes?
About 4 miles an hour.
Yeah, about 4 mile an hour. So we ain't too worried about it. They're a lot better than what it had on it. So we don't think.
Steel wheels.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's better than steel wheels, I guess. So it ought to last us a long time. They'll last till they rot, like the other ones did. Like I said, it won't go that fast. Like we said, we'd be worried if it was on like a faster tractor, but since it's such a slow tractor, that much tread ain't gonna bother it. It's still got some grip on it. If we want to do anything with it, it looks a little worse on the camera than it actually is. But anyway, we got this one on the wheel, and hoping to get it on the D and start up and drive the D for the first time. We're sorry it might be a little bit dark. We got us a light set up in here, but it's raining today, and this is the best we can do with what we got. Okay, this one I need to come up there. Come down now. Just a little bit.
Oh, I like it today. I turn it just a little bit. Alright, you go ahead and jack it up. I'll hold it in place here. Alright, give me a couple of lugs. Blood. Ooh, blood. Blood.
That's gonna look good.
Makes it better.
More stuff you need in one of those jackets more.
The bird had spokes, didn't it?
What?
The bird head.
So I did.
Huh?
So I did. Alright.
Jack up some more.
Mm-hmm. Going up.
Oh yeah, that looks dang good.
Oh yeah.
Plenty of room.
Yep. Okay. Blocks.
It's got a grease fitting in the end of the axle.
That's good. Nice and wood, right? That's in here.
Okay. Just snug them up all the same. We're going to jack it up enough to just turn it.
Oh, there's the trick. See? We didn't use to have nothing to work with, did we? I had to pump the dang tire with a hand pump.
That's terrible.
Them old Japanese tires. Oh, shit. Oh, you're taking a picture.
No, I got the.
Alright, let's stick something right beside of it. Lay that block right beside of it.
Well, that tire knock might not be true.
Good.
Alright.
I say I was probably 15 the last time I put them on there. You were 18.
Yeah.
There's 3 years difference there.
Alright, got the tire on. Looks pretty good. I think it's a tad bit shorter. I think there's more room in between the fender and the other tires. But I mean, it's not, it seems like it's not hitting anything. That's what we were mostly worried about. So the other side is still the old tire, but this side, we just wanted to replace this side because this side is completely blown out, as y'all saw. So it's good enough to drive. We're going to drive it for a little bit before we change out the other one, so we'll have matching. But there we are, new tire. Next step is to put some gas in it and drive it. Hey everybody, we're back out here the next day. Last night it was kind of wet and rainy, so we didn't drive it last night, but today we did. Y'all saw last night we got the tire on. I think we did give it a little bit more throttle. I give it about half throttle. And it's a little chilly this morning, so we're going to see if it's going to crank. This will be the first time it's drove in 15 years. Did you turn the gas on, Daddy?
No wonder the tire is road all down.
You got a towel or something? The flywheel's a little wet this morning.
Get your rag out. Don't put no coating on it, buddy.
Yeah.
You need to take some play out of the flywheel.
It's hard to get a grip on it when it's wet.
I bet it's got a half-inch of end play in it.
Alrighty. behind the shed. Just sitting in there for 15 years. Alrighty, I guess we're gonna take a trip up the road with it. It's playing, so just point it. Alrighty, we're gonna give her a...
Did you put the brakes on?
No, I don't think the brakes will work on it. But we got her right off the road and back. I think we got a little bit of trash in the sediment bowl or something. It kind of cut out on us there a little bit, but it seems to be running pretty good. So we're gonna give it, try to wash some of the real nasty mess off of it, and yeah, we'll be back. Alright, so we got her out and driving and running. We got it running pretty good. We still got a few things we got to fix. There's a few things we want to do to it. We think the crankshaft's got too much clearance in it right now, and so we're going to fix that, and it's got a couple leaks we got to fix. But for now, we got it running and driving, and we're going to also change out this tire. This tire's fine, but we want matching tires so it'll match the other side, the actual new one we got. So we want to match, so we're just going to change that. But anyway, we got it, like I said, we got it running and driving, so we'll have an update next video. See y'all later.
So I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel?